This is to be a Newtonox discussion of Patricia Pinto's yoga core class. So though I am new to Knox, this is actually my second time taking Patricia Pinto's class. And I have to say the first time I absolutely loved it, even though it's 7:30 at the Soho location. And not that I've been to all the locations, but I have to say of all the locations that I've been to, there is none more armpity than the Soho one. It's just like, 7:30 is like rush hour, so it's like peak, very symmetrical person. It's like everybody's there, they're just like hanging out, they're like chit-chatting, they're drinking juice, they're looking at the banana wall, they're just hanging out, enjoying their time. Like, I'm just not one to go to the gym as like a place of lounge, but to each their own, God bless. Point being, even though it's this awful, godforsaken location where you have to bring your own locks, not like smoked salmon, I wish. But like at most Equini, they have the locks on the locker already because, it's expensive shit. And at this one, they have plenty of areas for you to lounge and chit chat and catch up and take work calls, and like conference calls and FaceTimes, but you have to bring your own lock. So once you've locked your stuff in their lockers, BYOL, then you have to go upstairs to this studio. The jury was out for me for a little bit on the Soho Yoga Studio because it's very narrow and you face each other rather than all facing one direction. But like last night in Damien Snooze Alexander's class, we all faced the windows, but in this class we all face each other, which seems to be the average. So I really like Patricia's class. I like her voice. It sounds like she has an accent. I think it's fake. I like that every time she puts her hands to heart center, rather than have closed palms, she always has an open palm, and to me it looks like a frog, and I like that. It reminds me a little bit of the frogs in Thumbelina, the Disney knockoff movie, and I was a big fan, even though they were like bad and made Thumbelina dance. Was the lead frog played by Cha-Cha or something? Point being, it reminds me of the frog from Thumbelina, and I like the frogs from Thumbelina, or like I like Thumbelina, So anyway, Patricia's class, the music, at first you think it's going to sound, like a lot of it sounds actually like the opening theme from Grey's Anatomy, like do, 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 which I didn't hate. And then, like, out of nowhere, she's playing the cover of I Like the Way You Work It, You're Diggity, and I'm like, this will help me get into my triangle pose. And it did, and I really felt that stretch in my triangle today, and it's because of that song. I'm realizing more and more that the music is very impactful for me. So her music is mixed. It's mostly fun yoga and droplets mixed with a random throwback rock. And her class, it's like a core class. So it's definitely a core class. There's definitely a lot of like, we're practicing our plank. We're going in and out of our plank. We're doing a lot of knee to nose situation. And I know that it's a core class because my lower back really, really hurts because I don't know how to engage my core properly. But she did this thing the last time that I took her class where it was like she took the blocks. She's all about take 2 blocks. That's the usual. Take 2 blocks. Always telling us take 2. And she does this thing where she has you like put the block between your like bottom legs, calves, and just you like lay down your back and just like have your shoulder muscles, or whatever the fuck they're actually called, on the ground. And you like bend and lift the block. Then you have to reach with your hands to get it. And she has this like fully hinge, and you really can feel it in your core. And it's nice for me because it's like a way that I actually can feel it there. So I like some of the things that we're like doing towards the end. Like she did a variation of that same exercise in this class as well. And I think it's like the timing at 7:30. Like last class, it was like mat to mat. This one was actually empty, not empty, but less packed. Point being, I wouldn't stalk her, but I wouldn't not stalk her. Like, I really liked her the last time I took her. I do think that maybe the last time that I took her class, I was in more of a place to take her class, because I walked out of there and I was like, 5 muscles, hands down, no question. And this time I'm like, I don't know that I would give her 5. Maybe for like myself, but as far as like recommending to others, I would say I recommend to you a 4. Yeah, so like I think I would rate her a 4.5. Because I really liked her class, but I could see how others would be less excited about it. I'm going to say 4.5 because it wasn't a perfect 5, but at the same time, it was great. So yeah, Patricia Pinto, 7:30 Soho, great excuse to stop by the Fiat Cafe.